He's playing earlier into defense and continuing his bad touch. Gives it straight over, and Magnus will take that. Scored 10 games in a row during the GFNE Elite Series. He'll try and continue that in this season of the RLCS.
Probably should have given that up to Flame. I imagine that was a miscommunication.
For a lot to move forward. Going to put that to his side. Talacto a little bit too close and needed to hold himself back a little bit further. Didn't let himself run onto the save and couldn't push into the corner.
All right, time to straighten up the tie, boys. And I mean like the one on your neck. I guess maybe try and tie the game up as well, but it's 2-0.
Not allowing any mistakes to continue. It's actually got an open net to aim for. 9 seconds remaining. In reality, there is hope.
This was actually kind of a tough shot. It might not be the hardest shot, but to be able to put that on target, and he actually went for like the nice high shot right towards the middle of the net.
Taken out for his trouble. Flame has to be here first, but a lot will fake it out on the wall. Lovely time wasting and score himself a goal. All tension has been dissipated by a lot.
He knew that they were just going to be going all in, full boost, just tape the B button down, who cares? We have seconds to get this goal. Can he put the shot up a lot? Just missing it, and they leave it wide open for Flame to put it over. And look at the first goal of this game.
Same way they conceded the last one as well, putting too many players forward. And Flame will happily take that. You won't get many easier goals than that against Method. It does seem like Method are the much quicker team on the midfield so far. Now Alot will try to be the quicker player to that ball. He is the quicker player to that ball, and now we are all tied up.
Watching this from Tylacto's perspective, he did not know when Alot was going to make contact with that. That flip was so early, you couldn't really tell exactly where the corner of his car was going to make contact.
And now take that one just over the top. Tylacto into the middle. That's an open net, and once again, Method just being outpaced once, and it seems like that one mistake is all it takes.
Magnus being last probably should have waited for one more touch, knowing that even at best he would have gotten a 50-50, would have truly have gone in his favor from that angle.
Tylacto is immediately going to try and go for it. That backboard is becoming the biggest problem, as everyone is aiming for it, and in reality taking advantage.
For the longest time, we saw the backboard just wasn't useful, but now teams are hesitant to get on that backboard from time to time because they know that they can follow it up.
Proving that to be true. Magnus tried to do it, and that is going to be punished by Flame getting himself a goal.
I couldn't tell if this first bump off the ceiling was going to put it in, but Flame didn't even want to risk it. Perfectly getting there. Mets almost getting it. That was actually a phenomenal attempt from Mets. You know, these are threes you can kind of afford sometimes to take a risk and go for a shot. Oh, there it is!
Alot with an incredible redirect, but Magnus, that pass was just as sublime.
We saw him miss his last handful of redirect attempts, but this time, Alot sinks it in, giving them...
Unable to beat anyone or go onto the net. That is another shot, and Alot is the king of that midfield right now. You have to challenge him.
He just doesn't want to retreat anymore. He puts himself up there. He wanted to go up there and maybe that's with Tylacto, or just give his teammates a target. Whoever wins this will put themselves ahead and be one game away from taking a demolition.
Metsonaris, quiet game, doesn't matter because a loud demo comes through. And he can put that one straight into the net. Alot, once again, such heads up play.
And that was a chance for Method to try and keep the pressure up, but Alot realizing, no! Flame was actually able to get that around Alot, who was facing the wrong direction. Alot had retreated, I suppose, to try and put himself on defense, but then what happened? He hesitated on that contest. He wanted to go for it, and then he changed his mind, then he turned around, then he didn't even stop at the post at the right time. Constant shots coming on, and it's going in. Oh, there it is. To break through eventually. Tylacto trying to go out, he actually tried to demolition someone, which I actually really liked. He just wanted to slow it down enough for them to pick up some boost and try and, you know, gather their senses. But he was able to dodge the demolition, which means Tylacto was then out of position.
I mean, a difficult shot to go for, but Magnus has the opportunity, and Flame has managed to pinch that straight off and coast to coast. In reality, retake the lead.
So in situations like this, when you see someone going up for a difficult shot like that, Alot's retreating, Metsonaris was facing the net. You have to try and figure out, what do we do if everything goes crazy? 1 in 100 seems to have taken them down right now. They are down 1 goal, 2 goals, Flame! What a strike, beautifully into the corner. No one expected this. Metsonaris didn't even bother jumping, thinking that this was fine. Alot, no one even went for it.
Gonna go long, Tylacto's gonna be by himself, waited, and instead of playing the shot, Magnus plays the man.
They have been playing counterattacks all day. Mets getting the first one around, pulling 2 defenders out individually, then Magnus just wanting to get up there. Tylacto, you better come try and defend this.
0 boost, but 0 defense. We are all tied up, Carpet.
Alad is just thinking so well. He forced Flame into that and then just destroyed Continuum in that contest. He tried to get the tackle to slow Alad down, but it did not matter.
Save, it's not too great. He cannot recover on that wall either, so allowing the shot to come in. Down to the last side, and Method are going to take the win and the series.
In overtime, a minute 41 in, Mets gets the hard cut. Flame actually had a great predict had Mets not been too good for him.
And K-Dop on the squad.
We're trying to put that one in, and there's Turbo Pulsar. Opening goal for him. So many of the players out there right now, whenever I ask them, say Turbo Pulsar, #1 player in EU.
Hard to disagree. #1 player in the world, for that matter, in my opinion.
Had himself a breakout season last season, but Violent Panda comes in, reads the pass ever so well. 2-0 to Gale Force.
Just because he's the one that normally sets it up doesn't mean he can't knock him down. A beautiful pass inside from K-Dop.
Whilst the midfield challenges have been good so far, they've struggled to put anything dangerous towards the Gale Force. Never, what a bump! Oh my goodness, you think you've got a save? I'm sorry, my friend, you've only got my car hitting yours.
Perfect example of what to do. Not an option. Bluey's going to get up in the air and bump him out of the way.
And when you start to get pressured like this, it's so crucial. But then again, when Bluey can hit angles like that, doesn't matter. You don't need to pull too many defenders out.
Well, you see what happens for this team. One contest after another in that corner, just not allowing this Gale Force team to clear it out.
But Bluey is on the back rotation. He's actually left it. Going to allow the shot. Will he be left to regret that? Almost is, and he is going to. Sloppy defense from frontline, and they have given it up quick.
Something, again, they have trouble with. Once they obtain this lead, they have a hard time after that goal reset. Sloppy defense is not enough to actually explain that.
Now Chaucet's getting back with 0 boost. We're happy to see Farah, but the touch was not strong enough. Lines it up for Turbo Pulsar.
Yeah, very minimal boost coming out. You see Farah having to move all the way across field, but the way he hit that ball, he needed to actually be in front of it a little bit more so he could
force. Just need to put this one down. Actually, no, the follow-up. Chaucet has managed to take it. Gale Force made this way too difficult for themselves.
Gale Force playing too much defense the last 30 seconds. Everybody packing the box, but we've seen it time and time again.
Dropping straight down. Opportunity now for Chaucet. He's going to turn that in. 2 late goals for Chaucet. And Frontline have managed to take game #2, and we are all tied up.
Again, it has to do with those 2 players cheating up.
Well, Turbo Pulsar actually might have got a nibble away at the defender, and K-Dop can come in for the open net.
You see Turbo actually play that inside, and he does. He gets underneath Farah, which pops him up too high. You see Farah the last second there is actually facing down and boosting as much as he can to get in front of it.
So whatever pass comes towards you, there's going to be another shot in Turbo Pulsar. The shot power and the accuracy on that one.
Turbo at the end of this showing a little bit of a bot cosplay after his teamwork in a very unconventional sense comes through, and then he just shows the wiggle of the bots.
To try and go for a dribble play. Chaucet will take the shot on the open net. And it is bump central in here, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, a player taken out.
Yeah, you see Farah come in through this, isn't able to get the initial touch, so he gets the boost and then sees what he can accomplish next.
Chaucet puts that one up. No one in net. That could go in, and it is going to go in off his follow-up. Gale Force looking shaky on the defense right now. Turbo Pulsar and Violent Panda. It's the gravity of knowing that you're going out of offense or going out of defense. Now Violent Panda puts that one on Turbo Pulsar. Big demo. Violent Panda now has to hit the double tap, and he does. Gale Force out of nowhere just show that if you give them an inch, they'll blow you up.
A lot of it had to do with that initial hit from Bluey as well, playing that up and lofted in the midfield. Nice little bump to turn Chaucet around.
Turbo Pulsar gets that one out over to K-Dop, who puts that one up high. And a rocket launcher of a shot straight into the net.
All because this initial stop here from Turbo Pulsar. That was after the bump from Farah and Chaucet. Chaucet turned around, tried to clear it out, but Turbo read it immediately.
As Bluey's going to have himself time, and he's got himself boost. Going to try and carry this the entire length of the pitch, and he does! Bluey, the human catapult.
For Bluey to sit and wait on that touch as well, normally you see this Gale Force team come in and contest that immediately. He waits for the ball to hit the ground, he lets it, pops it up, and then dribbles it all the way.
Bluey, the crucial tying goal. Now Chaucet will try and get them the advantage, and they are. Frontline, in no time at all, have retaken the lead.
All it takes is seconds. A subtle touch from Bluey again. playing that down in a spot. Violent Panda's already rotating back.
It's now Bluey looking for the demo in the background. Farah goes for the shot. He's actually managed to take out K-Dop. Such a pain to try and deal with.
Again, a Bluey being a nuisance. He wins that 50-50 to kill it in the midfield. And then even though he's over-rotating against K-Dop, who reads it well,
what do Gale Force have to do to take down what is a wall of defense? And then it's an open goal. Farah! 2-0 front line.
Again, this huge transition downfield. A beautiful pinch coming out from Chaussette. Up high and over the top of Violent Panda.
Uncontested drops down. 3 players commit on the defense. Devotos has to make a good shot. It does, but Metzenaars makes the save. Greasian with the follow-up. It finally goes in, and Envious is on the board.
Envy starting off where they stopped last time. Just one shot after another. And a lot of it just has to do with putting these guys in unfavorable situations.
Magnus in his own corner. Triples out on the wall. Carried it towards the goal, just trying to go for the solo plays all the way through from midfield. Magnus ties the game.
Situation as well from Devo here. Wanted to contest that, but went for the boost instead. Gave Magnus all the time that he needed, and just plays that far post. Doesn't even need the redirect coming in across from his teammate.
Now 3 minutes into overtime. Magnus to Metzenaars. Can they connect here? What was this? Magnus, like, did he get a jump reset, like, off of Metz?
Well, getting that boost absolutely crucial. He gets that jump off, and then Metzenaars gonna give him the boost he needs to pop him back up into that one.
Back into the box, back to the side. Oh, the small pass there. A lot needed to get a better clear here because it sent it right back down to Greasy, and he passes to Devo, and that'll be Envy on the board.
Just trying to do a last-ditch effort as he's moving across that corner.
Metzenaars now with a shot off the wall. Is this going in? It goes in. What a play by Metzenaars, tying it right back up and off the wall, too.
Yeah, pass perfectly over to Metzenaars, who's coming down, gets the pinch on it. Just that extra power doesn't allow Remco to get there in time.
Sends it back into the box. He'll have another shot here, but it goes high. Remco in underneath, puts it through, and Envy's got the lead back.
A lot of it does have to do with this hit and chase mentality. Both these teams really respect what's coming out. Neither of them are willing to slow it down and maintain possession, but usually that does favor this NBS team. You see it again.
A lot over the top. Metzenaars, he's just got Greasy. He's gonna look for the mind game over the top. Poor Greasy, tie game. Well done, Method.
A lot of mistakes from Envy here. You see Remco choosing to go for the boost and moving up. He expected Devo to get that touch up to him, but all it takes is one play. Metzenaars in a 1v1 situation that...
And a minute of overtime gone. A demolition onto the goalie. This one goes into the net. Well done. Magnus opening up the lane for a lot. And that's a 2-goal lead now for Method.
Another score line victory. A lot just plays it on target, but Magnus leading the charge on that one, just coming in, getting a demo wide open.
Metzenaars back to Magnus here again. The follow-up, Devo blocks away a lot in 2 defenders. Plays it to the far side. The defenders right on top of each other. Not optimal position, and a lot gets the lead for Method.
The opposite story of what we saw in game 1. Envy was the one applying all these pressures, shot after shot, eventually able to squeak him in.
Remco's loose a lot. What a play by Remco. Didn't look like he had the shot. Magnus will finally finish it off as they're able to get the defense all amuck. It was just Remco in the back, and he did everything he could. But Greasy not rotating into net means Magnus has an open net to shoot at. 2-0 Method.
Only demolitions.
Only demolitions. Oh, that'd be great. He's like, no, what? 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 Violent Panda, what are you doing? Look at this shot by Flame.
If they weren't tilted before, they're definitely tilted now. Flame with just a normal shot.
Yeah.
It was good. It was right under the crossbar.
Contact down into the net, the pass down towards Flame. It's not there, and the breakaway goes the full length of the field. Turbo Pulsa gets the long shot there, and it's a tie game.
All right, a little breath for Gale Force, and Tylacto and Continuum both going up. Flame trying to bump it. I think at that point they dedicated a bit too hard to playing the frustrated.
And the fact that nobody was in the back, K-Dop's there. He'll shoot up in the upper 90s, send that one through, and Gale Force eSports, just like that's got the lead back.
Now they're trying to punish every time they see Tylacto and Flame both in the corner. Continuum forced to try and come out, and the selfless play, not going for the shot, hitting it off the backboard. Looking a lot more. Gale Force now. Oh, what?
What? The fake from Continuum, and Tylacto just takes the shot that's in front of him, tie game.
I have never eaten my words so hard in my life. That had to have been some kind of, something had to have gone wrong. Well, Violent Panda was like on the ground and just bailed. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Guys, you're making this hard, okay? First off, you missed the defense, but then look at this play. Oh, look at those almost. Was that a pinch too? I don't think there was a credit for an assist on that. There's another shot by Tylacto in the wide rotation. Strong commitment on the offense from Gale Force. Going to get punished on this quick transition from RLCS.
Oh, Violent Panda missed the boost. Oh, he's going to feel that one. He landed just next to the boost, stopped in his tracks.
And over the top as this shot is just high. No, it'll sneak under the crossbar. And with 25 seconds left, Gale Force has the lead back.
This just felt like 4 counterattacks back-to-back. Both teams trying to play quick defense, quick offense, and it seems that the last shot finally broke through. Violent Panda
letting the clock expire. Violent Panda will put in one more for good measure. There's still 1 second on the clock, and we'll have one more kickoff, but there's no chance that Reality comes back into this.
That one was for fantasy.
Yeah, that's right.
For all the fantasy boys out there.
You got Violent Panda on your team? There you go. That one's for you. The amount of speed that Flame got on it, just letting it bounce off of his hood on the wall. Here comes Flame to finish this one off finally. Look at this aggression from Reality.
They turned it around immediately, and there you see Turbo and K-Dop not knowing who to go, and Tylacto just smacking K-Dop away, giving Flame the opportunity, letting him find the space.
Turbo Pulsar will look for Violent Panda. Blocked by Tylacto, but still in a dangerous spot. Turbo Pulsar comes in from the side to finish it off. Gale Force now with the lead.
Violent Panda ensuring this attack was as high as possible. He wanted to beat out Tylacto in this contest, and drops it right in front of net, which is fortunate for him.
Get up, down, and on the backboard. Here comes Turbo Pulsar underneath. Flame almost had the read again, but Turbo Pulsar will put this one in, and Gale Force has the 2-goal lead.
Continuing trying to save boost by going off the backboard, but it was just a bit too fast. He wasn't prepared for it. At that, he would have had to try and read it off the backboard, and those are the most difficult things for any defender to do.
Flame bounce for Flames, just playing the corner game, and then they'll shake a shot, continue with a follow-up, puts it back. The choice to send it back towards the post that it bounced off of, definitely juking out the defense here. Reality on the board now.
And there it is, that demolition. You notice the moment the explosion happened, Violent Panda just started to go.
Tylacto was not, oh man, Tylacto, they were not ready for this back pass, and Turbo's able to punish. Watch this play. Good choice to send it back, but Continuum just not ready for it. And he actually ends up basically passing to Turbo, who will finish that one off, and it's a 2-goal game. Pressure on immediately, sending this nice soft touch towards the blocks. Flame again sends it away, but K-Dop in with the follow-up. Excellent position there from K-Dop to get the goal.
Yeah, this is just good decision after good decision. Violent Panda going for the light touch, forcing Flame for the clear. Continuum not sitting in net because he wanted to follow that out and finally clear it out.
And that is a couple of saves now for him, but here comes Fairy Peak. Constant pressure from Mocket working out. They've managed to find themselves an opening.
Yep, I don't know what Gibbs is talking about defensive teams. Maybe they're just trying to prove him wrong, but they have had so much aggression already. 6 shots on net.
Actually could have controlled that one a lot better, but instead he's now going to give that one up to Pashi. Pressure all over from Mocket, and they are looking sturdy in their opening game.
Yeah, and pace right there. That is a textbook pass from Freaky. Perfectly into the corner, bouncing it right out.
For Demos, takes away all the boost he can, but Chaussette will win the challenge off a sublime flat pass from Bluey.
This was honestly just too fast for them to react to. I think everyone knew what Bluey was attempting, and Fairy Peak just not able to read it in time. Didn't jump to try and read that Chaussette there so quickly. I think Chaussette's better option would have been to pass it towards the mid or hit it harder off the backboard. He had someone waiting and hit a tough angle for him. And the counterattack from Pashi, 90, will put them 2 goals up again.
Pashi 90, I don't think has actually removed himself from the frontline half, unless absolutely needed. Frontline team that was resounding earlier. There is the 4th. Fairy Peak stepping up.
Shogun, at the moment, what I'm really noticing is pacing, but is there anything special that you notice Mocket doing that's really putting them above the rest?
They're taking advantage of frontline. So far, though, Vera proving to be the back line, but it does not matter. Pashi, once again, gets the ball, gets it into the net.
Yeah. And this
and
one of those,
gets too much.
One of those tough situations. Bluey has to use a lot of boost to get this save no matter what, and won't have time to get momentum. And they will succeed the first goal.
Oh, that is an awkward bounce, and that will be put into the net by Fairy Peak, who managed to read it. Caught that really awkward part of the wall, and just comes straight out and down. Yeah, good luck reading that.
Yeah, no. What a drop down!
There's an opportunity to try and get off the backboard. There's going to be an open net, and Bluey can turn that one in. It's exactly what they needed with this style of rotation to make Mucket make mistakes.
That first drop from Farah is
go.
what gave them that. That was nasty. Getting the dunk on to drop it straight down. Chaussette there again.
Shot in. There is no one there, and we are all tied up.
Starting with the demolition, I think, is what really gave him that hiccup. One spawning in the same corner everyone is in, then Pashy drives all the way to the opposite side, picking up a few boost pads, thinking he had the time.
Once again, Pashy trying to take the ball over. There's Chaussette.
Chaussette!
Gets the second touch!
I think he single-handedly just defeated the entire team. Pashy just getting that whip Chaussette right around Freaky, then just over Fairy Peak, following that over the crossbar. He missed his first shot, but he made sure to secure it in the end.
A major game drop, although Fairy Peak's gonna have an opportunity. He's put it onto the
Oh my
net.
God!
What a game!
He's actually able to put it around the final defender, Fairy Peak, following this up after Pashy taps it right to him. Beautiful pass, seeing the opening in the corner, and Fairy Peak gently placing that to the corner.
Now Bluey with the shot. Push over to the side by
Freaky has
Freaky.
no
That's gonna be
boost.
another shot. Farah!
They will get the game. Fairy Peak and Freaky both having no boost on this last drive. He tried to get as much as he could when he pushed that out, but he had nothing left, and Farah will push that past Pashy 90.
Shots getting better and better read by our top teams. Here comes Bluey, using that upper 90 to turn it into the net, but this is poor positioning from Mucket.
Yeah, someone should have been right there. Farah had all the time in the world to center that up and place it to Bluey.
Now over into the corner, lovely touch there from Freaky, and that will be followed up from Pashy, dropping down with a sublime pass.
Yeah, Freaky dropping straight down on top of this. I think he just recovered, trapped himself onto the wall, come down. Chaussette not truly expecting that touch.
Here comes Freaky, he's gonna be quite late on this rotation back, and he just is gonna have a huge argument with Fairy Peak. Not like this, lads.
I mean, what is Freaky to do, I guess, in a situation like this? Farah was right there barreling down.
Fairy Peak can put that one straight down, but Bluey with the save. No double commit either. They've still got players around, but they were not positioned very well at all. And Pashy can put that one away from them.
This play brought to you by Fairy Peak. Watch his recovery and then immediately dropping back, passing that all the way across the net out to Pashy 90, who then crosses net yet again.
Gets it down. Farah's got an open goal to aim at. Front line are now 2-1 up.
I love this idea from Chaussette. He saw Bluey in the corner. Instead of taking the shot, Fairy Peak was there waiting. He takes a lobber, and instead of, I'm losing it already. Instead of Bluey being able to turn around, it was completely missed by Fairy Peak, and Farah.
Do not write anything off just yet, especially when Freaky has just got a rocket in his pocket and a boomer for a car.
Yeah, they are sick of getting scored on right after kickoff. Chaussette and Farah both grounded, unable to go for that.
So now Pashy go for the same setup. This time he doesn't want to go for the pass. Says, you guys weren't there last time. I'll do it this time myself.
He caught Bluey between a rock and a hard place. What does Bluey do? Does he wait and let Pashy dribble him on this? Especially because it was 2v1, Fairy Peak right next to him. Or does he contest and hope to get some kind of 50-50?
Mucket holding that midfield. Now a pass over to Pashy. Lovely 1-2.
Right now we see Bluey constantly in that midfield, which is, I think, where all the boost is going. I think he's just stealing all that midfield boost, but you can see where it starts to fault them. If Farah ever needs help or Chaussette ever needs help, Bluey's always just a few steps too far.
I don't want to give him the benefit of the doubt for that, but Bluey's going to try and get there, and Farah turns that one in. There is a crucial lead.
You know you're good when an entire team just expects you to get a touch. Everyone was just like, oh man, Blue's going to take this shot. So Fairy Peak and Freaky just sat and watched in awe. Those amazing midfield passes where someone is just sitting there.
Oh, what has happened?
What?
Defense, where, please?
I just don't think they expected a contest. They knew they were the closest, and Freaky figured, hey, why would they contest this? I'm right.
Do it yet again. Fairy Peak puts that one down, but Bluey is there just in time. Follow-up shot by Pashy. Gonna go in off the post. Carpet. We pressed the real match button earlier. Slam it.
Is this a real game button? Because Pashy immediately, he did not want to see that 2-goal margin. He wants to make sure that they can score even.
The final 90 seconds, still 2 goals down, can be huge.
What?
We are all tied up.
All right, I gotta watch this one.
Can I ask the same question again?
What?
Defensive, where, please?
Pashy and Bluey. I don't know where, maybe he expected Pashy to get there. I don't know if he got bumped just before.
He comes in from the side. Farah's just got it, leave it. That is an open net Frontline are 2-0 in week 1.
They've actually I can't believe they were able to do this shot set with a hard hit. Pesci going for boost, caught out yet again.